Hello everybody, I'm Tatiana Castillo, currently the Miss Val Verde, Texas, for those of you who may not know me. I am here today with the face of DAF. They are a part of our Miss Texas USA 2025 prep team. A lot of you have seen me post about them, so I thought it'd be a really good idea to put a face to a name. Said that right?
Yeah, put a face to the name.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
That was good.
Sorry, y'all.
All right, so, okay, we're doing this.
We're doing this.
Yes.
So, tell me about how your journey led you to become a trainer, but more specifically a brand owner.
Middle school, I got injured. I was playing soccer. I tore my right quad muscle. When I went to physical therapy, I got really close to the therapist. I'm seeing him on a regular basis. He was saying that whatever it is you hate or whatever problem you have in life that you end up solving is something that you're going to be able to apply in your future career. It's something that you'll be passionate about. At the time, it was injury. I went to college. I started to do classes for physical therapy. Around this time, I was doing a personal training job inside of DAF Fitness. And then I was also working in a supplement shop as well. Balancing that with academics was super hard. The further I got in college, the harder the studies got. And I said, if I quit college, I have to go all in on personal training. So I dropped out of college. How old was I? Damn, I think I was like 21, 22. And I decided, I'm gonna,
is it worth it?
Yeah, is it worth it?
Yeah, I also dropped out of college.
In that time?
I relate to that feeling, in 2020. Yeah, that pressure builds. One, you made that decision on your own, and two, after that, it's like, all right, what are we gonna do?
100%. At that point, I was just like, I'm good at this. I'm gonna try it, see where it goes. The first obstacle was quitting LA Fitness because there was a non-compete, so I couldn't do my own personal training outside of LA Fitness. So I quit college, and then I had to quit this job. My best friend's girlfriend at the time was opening up a local gym here in San Antonio. They told me the expected date, and I just went all in on that date. Luckily enough, I had a friend at the time. He had just got his own home, and we started training people inside of his garage. I really didn't know what was gonna happen, but I just trusted the plan. I had a following at that point. I had already built up my network. January, the gym finally opened up, finally able to take our people into an actual facility. And at that time, like, I don't know what happened. My business started growing, and I started creating my systems on how I was gonna do everything, structure everything. Everything was aligned, everything was falling into place. At that point, I just knew that I had to do this. It was essentially starting my own business. So I just named it Dominic Acuña Fitness, like my @name on Instagram.
At what point did you figure out that you wanted to transition from your face and your name to more of your fitness philosophy being, DAF, dedicated and fearless?
I had a client, her name was Lorraine. I'm still friends with her to this day. She was a very influential part in starting that process. I felt like she was like a visionary in that sense. It was just like, yo, you need to make a brand. And I was like, I don't think people are gonna wanna wear it with my name on it.
I mean, when your brand is tied to your face, your reputation is the brand. The step from high to low is almost immediate if anything happens.
It kind of determines whether or not they're gonna mess with it or they're not.
Right.
You know, I said, I gotta figure this out. I remember this like evening, I was working out in the gym. I was just, vibing. I was like thinking about it so much. Like I gave myself a week. I know it sounds funny, but I went to go like the restroom, and like I was taking a like piss
Potty
or whatever.
thoughts.
Yeah, and then I was like, you know what, dedicated and fearless. And I was like, I tied it immediately to like, I was like, okay, well, how does that relate to me? I was like, okay, so I'm dedicated to the business, and I became fearless when I quit my 9 to 5.
I think dedicated and fearless is like, if you get down to it and you're a client looking at your like fitness journey, you got to be dedicated and fearless about it. Whatever you're facing going into it, you got to dedicate your time, you got to dedicate yourself. When you don't feel like it, like you have to be dedicated, and then also knowing that you might not know how you're going to get there, but you got to let it go. You got to be fearless. So.
I think the biggest thing is not expecting things to be a certain way. Always be willing to put in the work, always believing that you have everything you need.
Yeah, to come from a mind space of lack doesn't bring you abundance. No matter like the relationship that may not have worked out, or the opportunity that may have not followed through, or whatever it is, you have what is necessary to keep going. Maybe not right now. Maybe now's not the time.
Yeah, now is not the time. That's 100% true. Like right now may not be the time. A quote that my friend used to always say, or he had like on his bio or something that always stuck out, was like, it's not my turn, but I'm next. As to when next is, I don't know.
Right,
but like, it's not your turn, but it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's fate.
It's 100% fate. And so a lot of it is that. And I feel like a big part of like what like has kept me going, I guess like subconsciously, I don't know, but like is my spirituality. You know what I'm saying? Like understanding that God has a plan, and he's always told me like, or I've always felt like it's okay to keep going because everything's going to lay out for itself.
For sure. Everything is working for you, not against you.
Yeah.
You may not understand now, you're going to understand later. Even if it isn't what you may have envisioned, like, or how you got there, like, you will get there. But I also think that, like, the destination is only half of what is actually important. Like, yes, you have a goal, but the things you're going to learn on the way there
100%
are going to be almost so much, like, just as rich as getting there.
Yeah. And this year, like, you know, I used to be so like I made a lot of like connections. I met a lot of people, but this year is a lot of focusing on what's actually important, being approachable, initiating conversation, and actually like, you know, just
being
getting
open.
Be open.
Yeah.
Communicating with others, understanding what they're about, understanding how there could be any kind of like collaborations or partnerships or any ways y'all could like just even get to know the other person a little bit more, just so you can have a deeper connection with people, you know?
Sometimes I think that as adults, maybe I have experienced like getting in these bubbles where you're familiar with the people around you, but there's so much opportunity, so much to learn from people you haven't met yet. And to stay open is like to stay growing, you know? So that's a good goal. That's a really good goal. When you think about your target audience, what impact are you hoping to make on them with the experience you're providing?
It's kind of overall like, you know, you think about fitness, you think about like transformation, you know, looking one way and, you know, going through your fitness journey and coming out a way that you want, or like, you know, getting the results you want, that outer, that external. But like what also comes along with that is confidence. One of the slogans or one of the mottos that like was part of the brand was breeding confidence, because like when I was really focusing on this one-on-one training, like I understood that in order to get more clients, I had to give people results. So that's why I always took what I do so serious, and why I always like I'm on people about that, like about following their plan or doing what's best for them in the sense of fitness. On top of that, the people that I gave results, like a school teacher that was like so shy or like never was able to get the results she got from her other trainers, maybe because they didn't take her seriously, or maybe they didn't teach her the right things, or whatever the case was. And with me, she was able to do like a fitness photo shoot for the first time.
Oh, that's cool.
Just people like seeing a different version of themselves than they ever thought before, and seeing people go from like maybe like not having that much confidence, you know, always being overlooked, or not getting the position they want, or not looking the way they want at the beach, or like, you know, and wearing what they want to wear, and having their mindset completely shift whenever I was able to help get them there, like really made an impact on my life. And I wanted to help other people continue to do that. I've seen so many people, or I've been around people who have done so much with so little. Like one of my best friends, kind of initially going into the fitness industry, like he only had one leg, you know, and he was a power lifter. Wow. And just seeing him grind through everything, and then seeing all my peers and like people that I've seen in life, like overcome so much, you know? And I want to help other people understand that no matter how big the goal is, they can go after it and they can attain whatever it is they're going after.
Amen. Imposter syndrome is a real thing.
It really is, yeah.
Imposter syndrome is a real thing. And you think to yourself, like, what, like, do I deserve that? Can I do that? Like, but I always say, like, if you have a vision in your mind, it's a reality somewhere. You just got to make it happen. Your DAF experience gives people that self-confidence to attract those opportunities for themselves. For anyone looking into joining the DAF family and experiencing this fitness experience that you curated for your clients, I understand that you're offering online training. So tell us about that.
Recently, you know, I'm really focusing on my online coaching, where I develop my programs and that they can follow with video instruction on how to do each exercise. We do weekly check-ins to make sure that they're on track. Now the goal, of course, is to see like results, but nothing too dramatic. If that's the case, that's awesome. But like the main thing is that we're not backtracking.
You
know,
consistency.
Consistency. What can we do? What did we do this week that we can improve on the following week, you know, or next
Okay.
week. That's what the main focus is, and we focus on nutrition. I help them make healthier decisions, healthier alternatives, and you know, of course, the one-on-one coaching calls like every week that we do, and just being more available to that community is something that I'm really pushing right now.
So for those programs that you're curating online, what details do you focus on when you are curating those programs? Is it for your individual clients? Are there certain programs?
Yeah, so they're going to be more personalized for that client based off their goals and what they're trying to achieve, where they're currently at, what mental space they're at in regards to their fitness level. They already experienced. You know, do they understand the terminology? You know, what level are they currently at? Meeting them there and helping elevate them to that next level or to their next level.
Right.
But yeah.
I like that distinction, to their next level.
Yeah.
For sure. Lastly, what is next for DAF? Are you excited about any upcoming projects in 2025?
I say like more merch. Right
Okay.
now is going to be the next focus is like some stuff that, you know, the community could wear, whether it's a hat, you know, or dad hats.
Yeah.
Hats like this, some t-shirts, you know, we have a new person, you know, here's a shirt or here's a towel or here's little things like that.
That'd be cool.
That's going to be the next shift into that. And also, of course, like for actual people here in San Antonio is the classes. So classes, online coaching, and the merch is definitely the push right now.
I hope you guys enjoy our insightful and inspirational sit down.
Very
Okay.
good. That
Was that
perfect.
good?
I'll cut it, yeah.
Testing. Let's get the conversation started. How do you do that in an interview?
I'm going to make sure it's recording.
Okay. Oh my God, imagine if it wasn't.
No, it is.
Okay.
Oh my God.
You're better at the visual than you were at the communication side of,
Yeah, you're like at all men.
Yeah.
Right? What was I saying? My first like real jobs, which was Bill Miller's, right?
Shout out Bill Miller's.
Yeah, you start off.
This is such a good combo. We should start talking about God. I'm just
I'm
kidding.
dead.
I'm
Right.
just kidding.
Let's lead people to Christ.
Hi everybody, this is Tatiana No. Cut.
No, yeah.
Yay.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah, no, thank you.